Hello there, loyal subscribers! Anyway, sorry for the lack of videos this week. There's not been too much to report on anyway. Let's get into the 5 wrestlers that I think should be released. Because releases are coming soon. It's spring cleaning, as it were. Number 1, Heath Slater. Now this guy made his debut in NXT, and then was a part of the Nexus in 2010. And after the Nexus fizzled out, and then the piece of shit core group was spawned, and then after that went away. He hasn't really done anything, which, can you blame WWE Creative for not coming up with anything for this guy? He's so boring. Now his wrestling ability, it's okay, but he's not marketable at all. Him being like a fucking cowboy at times, that's retarded. It's not gonna get him anywhere. Now of course it's not like he chooses to be that way. I mean, it's what the piss poor writing staff comes up with for him. But seriously, he's not marketable, he's boring, and he's been doing nothing except for getting punched by Flo Rida at WrestleMania. So Heath needs to get to the streets already because he's a waste of time. Number 2, and this guy is high on everybody's list for needing to be purged from the company, Great Khali, and I believe that he signed with WWE in 2006. And after that hellish Punjabi prison match at Great American Bash 06, this guy, you cannot do anything with him. He's a horrible wrestler, and it seems like he hasn't even learned English yet, and he's been in this American company for at least 6 years. He seems to know no English, although I'm sure that's the opposite off of camera. But seriously, he's a horrible wrestler. There is nothing you can put him in. He's just like a sideshow, like, oh, look at the big man we have in our company. He is so big, let's see him wrestle. No, you don't want to see him wrestle. Get this guy the hell out of the company. Number 3, Hornswoggle. Now this guy isn't even really a wrestler. He's like Khali, he's like a sideshow. Now Hornswoggle does occasionally get involved in the action, if not for a cheap laugh. But really he's just like a cheerleader kind of thing. He's a waste of company resources, and he doesn't really have any storylines. He just follows around any baby face, like, ayo, to get the 5-year-olds in the audience to laugh. He's a waste of time. He cannot wrestle because he's a midget or a dwarf or whatever condition he has, so why is he in the company? He is a waste of time. At number 4, Alex Riley. Now this guy was The Miz's protege for a while, back in like 2011 I think. And then he turned on The Miz, he got a good crowd reaction after that. And it seemed like he was on the right track, but then Creative did nothing with him. He started appearing in dark matches. I think he sometimes appears on Superstars, although I've never seen that show. And I hope I never do. He's not marketable, the crowd doesn't really like him, and he's boring to me, and you know, he's not gonna really go anywhere, so please fire him. He's not doing the company any favors by sticking around. Now number 5 is a tie for Ezekiel Jackson and Mason Ryan. Now these 2 guys are boring, personality lacking flunkies who only got into the company based on, you know, basic wrestling ability and because that they're huge men. Both of them are so boring, I'd rather watch a Eugene compilation of matches than see either one of them compete. I think Ezekiel Jackson was the Intercontinental Champion before. I don't even remember, nor do I want to remember, because he's so goddamn boring I cannot picture him with a championship at all. Mason Ryan has done nothing. He was pumped up to be some gigantic superstar, but of course that fizzled because he's boring, like I keep saying. He's not put in any matches on Raw, really. He hasn't been on a Raw match for many months, nor do I care. Both of these guys only got in based on their big bodies and you can tell by that in the ring when you just want to go to bed. Now, do you agree with my suggestions for who should be released? I don't know. Leave a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe up there. I'm gonna make another video right now, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.